Hi everyone. So the theme of my dramatic prop box is hair salon. And here is my dramatic prop box. I have it all in this little Tupperware container. We'll look inside. I have lots of things in here. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to pull out of my dramatic prop box is play money. So I think this is really fun for the kids to be able to actually exchange money for their services, set their prices, give change, and it gives them a chance to kind of dabble in math as well as dramatic play. So I think that's great and a really good learning tool for them. I also have a little appointment book. So this cute little fox, a little pen, so they can go ahead and they can write appointments, write services. They can make a list of everything that they're able to do and do pretend phone calls to also book appointments. Next, I have empty bottles of shampoo and conditioner. So children can pretend to wash and style each other's hair. They can use this little pump here. They can pretend to pour it out, put it on each other's hair, pretend to rub it in. And I think that's a really cool experience for them. So next is headbands. I know children really love headbands, and this is part of the styling of the hair. Not so much curling or anything like that, but more of like once you're done the style, this is like an accessory they can put on top. I think I have all of them here. Okay, I have this, this one with some little flowers, ears, black one with pearls, and then just some little simple zigzag ones. So yeah, here is all of the headband options for styling the hair or accessorizing the hair once it's styled. And then also with accessorizing, I have some little scrunchies. So this one with a nice little shiny bow. I have this guy, a little fuzzy brown one, and then I have this orange one, as well as a bunch of little elastics for different hairstyles. And then again, I have more accessories, some little clips. They can use these during the styling process. So like to clip up part of the hair to work with the other part, or they could also use this to style the hair after they've completed it. I have a little dye container with a little dye brush. So children can actually pretend to put little potions in here for their hair dye, pretend to mix it up, and they can actually go ahead and like put it on each other's hair to practice dyeing their hair, set a little timer, and yeah, wash it out. It's a fun little experience. Next, I have a whole bunch of rollers. And it's a lot. Okay. Okay. So I have a big thing of rollers. Each roller comes with a little clip. So this is something that the children can use to practice doing different hairstyles, doing rollers. They can go ahead, put it in either whoever's hair they're doing or in the wigs, wrap it around, roll it up, and they can leave it like that, or they can do a little clip and go through the whole hair with these. It's very like fun tactile experience to do this. And it's very fun taking them out. Unwrap them, give them a little spin, and yeah, I think that's really fun. Okay, so next I have two wigs. So I think this is a really fun idea to have wigs in a hair salon dramatic play box. Um, that way they're not only doing each other's hair, but they get to really dive deeper into the play pretend by wearing wigs. So I have these two wigs here, they're a little bit crazy. So this one's already braided to show an example. I have two little pigtails on this blonde one, which is really fun. Um, However, we could take these out. Children could also practice braids, or educators could support them in learning how to braid with these really long wigs. I'm just going to take the braid out. So once they're out of the braids, they can also style the hair by brushing it, putting it in a pony, pulling back maybe just like the top half, putting a little clip in it like that. Um, they can also comb the brush through it. They could do rollers in the wigs. They could pretend to dye the wigs. They can do all the same styling, like adding headbands to the wigs. It's very fun. And then same thing with this one. This one's a little bit crazier. Here's this wig. So yeah, same thing. They can brush it out. They can, the shop owner could even wear a wig, and so like the hairstylist could wear a wig, and then the customer could also wear a wig. They can even do like pretend cuts, pretend to cut the wig. They can do consultations to figure out what it is that their customer wants. And then same thing with this. You could do same thing as with the other wig. You can do the clips, you can do the headbands, you can do different styles. Here's this one with the little rhinestone bow on it. Super cute. So there's lots of different hairstyles they can do. And then this is really good for fine motor skills. Wrapping a scrunchie around something is great for developing fine motor skills. Combing the hair, great for developing fine motor skills as well as gross motor skills, because they are doing lots of wide movements as well as the smaller movements too. So yeah, there's so much things they can do with the wigs. Um, I also have these little bobby pins. These are also really great for creating hairstyles. And again, these really support um, fine motor skill development. So you really have to get in there with these. So they have to use their fingers, pull them apart, takes both hands actually, and then slide them in. So I think that's really great. Um, I have this little hair towel. So when they pretend to wash and condition the hair, they can then wrap it up in a little hair towel, and I'll demonstrate how this works. So flip your hair upside down, wrap the towel over, and then ta-da! And it clips in at the back. So they can kind of use this at their little wash station where they're pretend washing the hair, put in the hair towel, bring them over to the drying station and take this off. And then they can start the styling and drying process. So yeah, there's the hair towel. And then I have three other tools that I included in this box. The only thing I was a little unsure of is the cords. Obviously, they would not be plugging these in. These would just be like a prop that they could use. Um, so yeah. All right, hair salon, there's straightening. Obviously, this would never be plugged in. It's just a tool that they can play with. So run it through each other's hair. Again, they're using their motor skills for this, as well as critical thinking skills about how they're going to go about and complete using these tools. These can also be used in on the wigs. And then the next tool I have is curling iron. So taking the hair, wrapping it around the curling iron like this, and curling up the hair and letting it go. So that's another fun tool for them. And then my very last one is a hair dryer. This is a heated brush hair dryer, but they can just kind of use it also as a brush or just for pretending to blow dry the wigs or the other students' hair. Obviously, with this, they have to be very careful not to hurt anybody. But again, this would not be plugged in. This is just to play with and pretend. Okay, so that is all the items in my dramatic play box. And hopefully I've done a good job explaining how the children could use them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.